Why so many people have anxiety attack or panic attack? Why they're so scared? Why before a person has a test, 3 days he cannot sleep at night? Why people lose proportion in life? Why a person doesn't think, wait a minute, what's the worst can happen? So I failed the test. It's not life risk. I'm not going to lay in a hospital for 1 year if I fail the test. Worst comes to worst, I'll do the test again. Worst comes to worst, I won't be the best students. Why to lose proportion? From the things that people should really fear, they're not afraid. For the things that they should not be afraid, they're afraid so much that they become frozen. They can't function. So the answer to this is, there is no way to get rid of your anxiety. There's no way to get rid of your panic attack and fear and all these things that bothers you, unless if you work on your personality and connection to Hashem. If your connection to Hashem is very good, then there's no problem. Baruch Hashem, you begin to feel the presence of Hashem in your life. When your life is with Hashem together, then all these attacks goes away. Why? You have connection. Your soul is connected to where it's anxious to be connected to. But if your soul is not connected to Hashem, all these problems begin. The soul is sick. The soul, what do we say in Shir HaShirim? Ki cholat ahava ani. It's madly in love with who? With Hashem. Madly in love with Hashem. Just like a couple that they will love each other very much, we put them in jail. Each one of them in jail, they cannot see each other, they cannot talk to each other, they go crazy. They don't care about the jail. You can put us in jail, but together. They're not worried about the condition now in jail. What are they worried about? They worry about that he doesn't see the one he loves. So if a person is in love with Hashem, his soul, the soul must be connected to Hashem. If a person's soul is not connected to Hashem, the Torah calls that person dead. The Torah says, if you start keeping my mitzvot and learn my Torah, you will be alive. Meaning when you don't do it, you are considered dead. And then when you're dead, then your modesty level drop, then the way you speak, the level of your speech drop, then your faith drop, then your Shabbat is dropping. When your parents go to sleep, you begin to make violation on Shabbat. Why is all this? Because you don't have connection to Hashem. This is what you have to focus on. How do I get connected to Hashem all the time? Not on and off, all the time. Non-stop. Even when I have a drop, I'm still fully connected to Hashem. Maybe I drop 5%. But not like what's going on today. It can be very religious. All of a sudden, vacation from school, no Torah learning. You change atmosphere, whoop, 1 month, no connection to Hashem. Zero. So, let's organize what I'm saying. Anxiety attack and panic attack and fear, it's a result of lack of emunah in Hashem. You don't have emunah in Hashem, you will always suffer. You will suffer in parnasah, you will suffer in your suffering, you will suffer with your marriage, you suffer with raising kids, you will suffer with everything in life. Every person who pick on you, every person who hurt you, everything that happens destroys you mentally. Why? Because you're very fragile, you're very spoiled, you don't have connection to Hashem, you don't have emunah. So how are you going to deal with the challenges? Anxiety, panic attacks, all these things comes, you don't have connection to Hashem. Someone with connection to Hashem never gets sad, never gets depressed, never live with fear, never worry too much, never shake, never goes crazy from who knows what's going to happen, never panic from every stupid thing. It only happens when you don't have connection to Hashem. To do mitzvot like a robot, every Arab can. Every Christian can. You don't need to be a Jew to keep mitzvot. To keep mitzvot, it's you can train a monkey to keep mitzvot. You know the monkeys, how they train them in a circus? They do much harder things than putting tefillin on. We are not robots. We need connection to Hashem. Sometimes a person, everything in his life looks fine. Dress modest, keep mitzvot, eat kosher, make brachot, daven, everything looks fine. No connection to Hashem. The wire is not in the outlet. No connection to Hashem, depression, sadness, fear, worry, stress, panic attack, anxiety attack, sicknesses that you never heard of, one after the other. The soul is sick. The soul is anxious to be connected to where it came from. No food for the soul, no connection to Hashem, all these sicknesses. That's why a lot of the people in this world, especially here in America, they take drugs. Why they take drugs? Why every other American kid takes drugs? What's going on here? The answer is, there's no spirituality in America. No spirituality. Everything is materialism. Everything is car, everything is sports, everything is nice things, everything is, you know, big, nice, fancy, schmancy. There's no, the soul is dead. Nothing for the soul. Nothing for the soul. So what happened? When a person takes drugs, it eliminates his body. He feels his soul much stronger. He feels high. It's all an illusion. Later he will die. But for X amount of tiny things, wow, I saw the light. This illusion gives them an assimilation of what they should have if they were connected to Hashem. You understand? Here is the thing. The body of a human being is body and soul. The Torah teaching us to raise the soul. Raising the soul, purifying the soul, sanctifying the soul by keeping Torah and mitzvot, learning Torah, praying, etc. By lifting up the soul, the body automatically becomes disabled. Meaning it cannot disturb the soul. It doesn't have the strength. So the soul is rising. Then it's a spiritual person. Feel connection to Hashem, see the light. Is in lights all the time. Since in America there's no way to lift the soul, they don't have the tools. Even to Jews, they don't have the tools. They don't have any connection, no emunah. They're raised like animals. Just like animals. There's nothing, no spirituality in anywhere. So the soul needs spirituality. But there's no way to lift the soul. There's no tools. So what do? Dismiss the body. Why? By taking drugs. That's what's happening. Running away from the horrible reality. Running away from the bitter life and the suffering. Running away from life without spirituality. It's an illusion. Everything illusion in the end is very costful. In the end you pay a massive price for this. Comes the Torah and say you don't need all these supplements. You don't need. You be connected to me. You walk on your emunah. You walk on your modesty. You're not modest, you don't have connection to me because I cannot stand lack of modesty. Finish. You want to dress the way you are, you can forget about me. You will never be connected to me the way you dress. A lady, first thing, connection to Hashem, dress modestly, behave modestly, no cheating, no connections with guys, no touching, fully shomer negia. That's condition number one by the lady. Then if Shabbat, what, you Chalel Shabbat, you're like a goy. What connection you want from me? Then kosher food. If you eat non-kosher food, it contaminates the blood spiritually. There's a list of things. Then learning emunah, learning Torah, it melts the Yetzer Hara, it gives the neshama a boost. Then you feel the connection.